the watchers of the Hungered of Game! Welcome, everyone, to Face Connect Hungered Games with only a certain amount of people in the company because I couldn't fit in more districts! Today, we have our contestants, Sinfonia! 6! From District 1, and Wilhelmina Frostims!
Happy.
From District 1 as well! And then on District 2, we have Sheena and Cleo from completely different generation! And then on District 3, we have Dizzy
Stop noticing things.
and Loki Senpai, also from different generations, but also in the same company called Phase Connect! And then in District 4, mother and daughter, BB Biscuit and Nana! Oui. She's a little French. In District 5, we have Tenma!
I wanna kill myself!
And an unnamed individual that's just simply Grieve. Hey, look at this guy! A harlot! From District 5, I should have put myself in District 2, I'm stupid. In District 6, we have Panko! I like the idea of the Mpreg. And Amy.
I'm such a fat fucking chud.
Together, small little critters to go against the world. District 7, we have Muyu! Ooh, Sexa! And Mori, the face talents with M's in their name and no other simple connection other than being flat. And then on District 8, we have Ippy
Just be nice to me or I'll cry.
and Jelly.
I'm shooting myself. Alright, just for you. Watch this.
Who knows what they'll come up with, but I can't imagine that it'll be anything anyone can survive. In District 9, we have Iori
It's clear your father didn't beat you enough.
and Wemi.
Goddamn.
Unlikely match, but I believe they will live. And then from District 10, we have Michiru! Very magical in her mystical ways. And Arinya! I spelled her name like that because I think it's cute. And then from District 11, we have Leah.
Gay, homosexual, gay kisses, boys.
And Rooney.
Death penalty.
District 12, we have Pippa.
Sayonara, motherfucker.
And you.
6-7やめろマジでこれ
A detective and a rabbit taxi driver man. Let the Hunger Games begin. As the tribute stands on their podiums, the horn sounds. Wilhelmina runs away from the cornucopia. She runs away from the cornucopia. Jelly runs away from the cornucopia. Emmy takes a sickle from inside the cornucopia. Michiru runs away from the cornucopia. And then we have Cindy and breaks Ponko's nose for a basket of bread. Then we have BB Biscuit runs away from the cornucopia. Eepy runs away from the cornucopia. Cleo runs away from the cornucopia. Leo finds a canteen full of water. She's got some items at least. Muyu runs away from the cornucopia. Dizzy runs away from the cornucopia. Rooney runs away from the cornucopia. Masaka! Sheena catches Wemi off guard and kills her! One face connector down, disconnecting Wemi's phases. Loki runs away from the cornucopia. Nitya Nil grabs a sword? They have swords? Irie gathers as much food as she can. A very motherly behavior, instinctual thing to do. You senpai runs away from the cornucopia. Tenma takes a sickle from inside the cornucopia. Mari runs away from the cornucopia. Peppa sets an explosive off, killing Iori and Arinya! Rest in peace, tributes. That's kind of brutal. What kind of explosives did Beepa have? That's so on brand, you're right. And the next round begins! Mari overhears Leah and Loki talking in the distance. What were they discussing? Cleo practices her archery. That sounds deadly and dangerous and will definitely come to bite someone in the butt cheek or shoot them. Irie kills Amy with her own weapon! Nitya decapitates Seri with a sword? That seems crazy. Why would this Nitya do this? Dizzy Dokoro makes a wooden spear. Tenma overhears Peppa and Helmi talking in the distance. Michiru sees smoke rising in the distance but decides not to investigate. You attack Spunkle, but she manages to escape. Jelly receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Knights perhaps sponsored her. Ippy, what the flip? Rooney camouflages herself in the bushes, maybe near Ippy, watching her pluck some flowers. Muyu collects fruit from a tree. Hey, look, somebody is thinking about how to survive. That's different. Sheena goes hunting. For what? Food? People? BB biscuit! What? BB receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Biscuiteers? Why are you giving our dog made explosives? BB Bomber. Night 1. Moyo and Ponko run into each other and decide to truce for the night. An unlikely alliance between two girdles. Unlikely! A flat truce. And Jelly screams for help. Yeah, we could hear it all the way from the stadium. I'm sure this would help her in the long run. Didn't she get medical supplies sponsored to her? Sheena quietly hums. Does she maybe have a plan in mind? Is she wowing into the distance? And Sheena's like, Then will you called gross? Leo fends Rooney, Irie, and Pippa from her fire! Brother, are they like standing next and she's standing by the fire and she's like, no, don't touch! My fire! No! Don't touch it! It's my... Just get away! Go away! And they're like, give me your fire! Like wild animals. And she's like, no, stop! Ben, don't touch fire! My fire! Tenma receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Doesn't she already have a weapon? Wilhelmina climbs a tree to rest, gaining the high ground. How very knightly of her. Dizzy climbs a tree to rest. I don't believe that for a second, but it's nice to imagine that she would do that. Hatchet is more deadly. She got a sickle and a hatchet. I was gonna miss you. Oh, Cleo convinces Eepy to snuggle with her. What is going on in Phase Invader Quest? Hello! A little romantic cheeky time between Cleo and Eepy on night 1 already? I wonder how this relationship will play out. Bibi tends to her wounds. Nitya convinces Mari. I did not do that. Be careful of the hog. You sets up camp for the night. The only one that has done so far. Loki passes out from exhaustion. No, Sentai! Michiru looks at the night sky. Day 2. Dun dun, dun dun. Sheena receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsored cookie. Tenma receives an Tenma has an explosive, a sickle, and a hatchet. She is a little too equipped for this, but she hasn't done anything yet. Michiru tends to Bibi's wounds, a kind soul in the game of death and hunger. Oh, Cleo and Muyu hunt for other tributes. They have joined hands in order to kill. Oh, Eepy discovers a cave. Maybe she'll be able to hide in there. Oh, Irie fishes. Well, I don't think she's aware that her fish daughter is dead. Ponko questions her sanity. Is Ponko having a mental breakdown? That sounds like Ponko. What do you mean by that? Rooney, Dizzy, Leah, Loki, and Jelly hunt for the other tributes. Are they forming a whole new gen? You severely injured Mari, but puts her out of her misery. You killed Mari! How kind of her! At least I got my snuggles in before she perished. Wilhelmina kills Pippa while she is resting? Helmi, that's not very knightly. This is a little unacceptable. Nitya dies from thirst. What type of thirst? We'll never know. You can't say that just because I live in South Africa. That's messed up. Oh, fallen tributes. Mari, District 7. Pepperoni. Pippa, District 12. Nitya, District 5. Did Nitty win? I died from thirst. 3 titans. God. Eepy stays awake all night. Is there gonna be more cuddles on this lovely evening, I wondered? Jelly and Bibi talk about the tributes still alive. Bibi seems to be in everybody's little circle, huh? Rooney tries to treat her infection. Rooney! She's infected. Resident Evil viruses. Loki cries herself to sleep. Dizzy starts a fire. Maybe she seeks an ember of some sort. Da-da-da-dum. Irie looks at the night sky and perhaps howls. Leo, Muyu, and Michiru get into a fight! Leo kills them both! Wilhelmina goes to sleep. And Cleo starts a fire as well. Sheena and Tenma fight you and Bonko! Sheena and Tenma survive. Bonko and you has fallen. Day 3! Leah collects fruit from a tree. Loki receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. She got a super chat. She got a blue super chat. Rooney questions her sanity. The evil woman. What has she seen that led her to this breaking point, I wondered. EPC smoke rising in the distance, but decides not to investigate, playing it very safe. Jelly collects fruit from a tree. Irie diverts Cleo's attention and runs away. Not a big fighter for a wolf now, is she? Bibi defeats Tenma in a fight, but spares her life. Dizzy defeats Helmi in a fight, but spares cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Muyu from District 7. Mitsuru from District 10. You from District 12. And Banko from District 6. Leah sees a fire but stays hidden in the darkness. Sheena is awoken by nightmares. Irie and Jelly run into each other and decide to truce for the night. Ah. Rooney thinks about home. Helmi received an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Bibi screams for help. That does seem like a BB thing. Maybe she doesn't know where Irie is. Dizzy, Cleo, and Tenma get into a fight. Tenma triumphantly killed both! Dizzy and Cleo are dead! Loki tries to sing herself to sleep. Ippy cooks her food before putting her fire out. She's kind of thriving then. Day 4. Sheena begs Jelly to kill her! She refuses! Keeping Sheena alive. Such drama! Sheena, why? Why did you want to die? Tenma, Loki, Ippy, Rooney, and Bibi hunt for the other tributes! Irie camouflages herself in the bushes. Leah receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Helmi. She dies! From an infection! This is so dramatic. Yeah. Helmi, no! Phase Saga in shambles. Bibi of the Carriers. Fallen tributes. Dizzy, District 3. Pepperoni, pepperoni. Cleo, District 2. Helmi, District 1. Night 4. Tenma, Ippy, and Irie sleep in shifts. Does this imply a truce? Leo Baby down! Baby down! Loki shoots an arrow into Jelly's head! And I thought me decapitating City was a war crime! Rooney looks at the night sky. How peaceful. Proceed. Sheena decides not to go to the feast, Cookie! But why? Ippy, Loki, Tenma, and Leah team up to grab food, supplies, weapons, and memoirs. Rooney decides not to go to the feast either. Irie decides not to go to the feast. Only 4 feasters? Day 5. Loki tries to sleep through the entire day. Irie tends to Ippy's wounds. New daughter, Tenma, Sheena, Rooney, and Leah hunt the other tributes. Oh, day 5 is kinda chill. Fallen tributes. Baby Biscuit from District 4. Nah! Jelly from District 8. Night 5. Dudum, dudum. Rooney, Sheena, Leah, and Loki sleep in shifts. Tenma destroys Irie supplies while she's asleep. All the fish, all the food, all the... she got like fruit from trees and fishing and what... She got a lot of food. Ippy receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Day 6. Dun dun dun. Leah, Sheena, and Rooney hunt for other tributes. Will they be successful is the question. Ippy discovers a cave again? Wait, didn't Ippy discover one earlier? Is she just really good at cave finding? It's like an elf thing. They just find caves. Irie constructs a shack! Irie has given in. She's like, yeah, I live here now. Loki collects fruit from a tree. Tenma collects fruit from a tree. Night 6. Sheena severely injures Ippy and leaves her to die. Tenma fends Leah, Rooney, and Loki away from her fire. Shoo! Shoo! Kss, kss, give us the fire! Give us the fire! No! Shoo! Shoo! This is how I imagined that to go down. A little reenactment for you. Irie tries to sing herself to sleep. Irie is going through a really rough time. It makes it sound like she's having some sort of mental breakdown. Day 7. Dun-dun. Loki shoots an arrow at Shino, but misses and kills Tenma instead. Rooney travels to higher ground. Irie attempts to
Skill issue.
Was it an accident or intentional? Irie attempts to climb a tree but falls to her death. Did she do a backflip? Reposo! Leah receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. 3 cannon shots can be heard in the distance! Ibby Sleepy! From District 8! Good night, sweet prince. And then we have Tenma! From District 5! Give me more ginger beard! Hand over the ginger beard! And Irie from District 4 after falling and doing a backflip off of a tree. But who will live? Who will survive? Night 7. Loki and Rooney run into each other and decide to have a truce for the night. Oh, we have some friendship. Sheena convinces Leah to snuggle with her. Oh my. I guess there still was some action left on this Hunger Game. Leah fishes. Rooney sets an explosive off, killing Loki and Sheena, leaving only Leah and Rooney, our last 2 contestants. Night 8. Leah and Rooney threaten suicide. Together, what a twist! They survive and win. This is our final leaderboard. Winner 3 kills. Wait, who has the most kills? Sheena? No, Tenma and Sheena tie for the most kills. Whoa! Yeah, Tenma, yep, that does make sense. Sheena has a little bit of a surprise with all the kills. And then it's Leah, and then Rooney. And Pippa. Pippa and Rooney, yeah, tie for the kills. 17th place. Hey! I died from thirst, which means I wasn't even killed if you think about it. If I just had water from a Sammy sponsoring me, I would have been fine.